We are live before we start the interview.
I bet.
Live before we start the interview. Okay, I can hear it. Okay, my YouTube is working. Let me go make sure Facebook is on the same time. And all right, it's looking like all right. Facebook is on the same time. Let me make sure I can hear it too. All right. Looks like we are good to go. We got hello. Welcome to Mad Alaska. I hope everybody's having a nice time. We've been on a very good run lately, but today we have one of like I feel like I say this. I told myself the other day, like, damn, you kind of say special guest all the time, but this one is a special guest here because the reason why I say that, I feel like I have heard your name around town a lot of times, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to people, the ones that been sleeping under a rock that doesn't know you. Give us a little explanation of who is Treezy and where you are from.
Man, what's up?
Fairview Treezy.
I go by
A ski.
Fairview Treezy, man, also known as Ski Skylark, man. I come from Anchorage, Alaska, man.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was you born up here?
Now I was born in DeRidder, Louisiana. I
Hmm.
lived there when I was 5 months old, and I moved to Anchorage.
Yeah, basically you're Alaskan, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, if you've been here since you was 5 years old,
Five
you just
months.
not even 5 years, 5 months.
Yeah, I was
You
5 months old.
you definitely Alaskan, man.
For
So
sure.
Treezy, how was your childhood here? How would you express your childhood to somebody that doesn't know? How would you explain it?
Oh man, my childhood there was fun, man. My childhood there was lit. I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of fun in Alaska, man. You know what I mean? Like my family knows is well known. You know I'm out there and shit, so I had a blast, man. I had a good group of people around me. You know,
Hmm.
it was
So
pretty
for
solid.
because when I met you, it was like 2016. You came to the studio with I always seen your work, and you came to the studio with AR. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
You was recording a song with AR and
All right, man. Shout out AR.
yeah, man. AR, I don't see no music from you. Stop sleeping under a rock and start recording again. Yeah, man. I seen his top goons are there. His little goons, because his little goons are what's it called, Fairview ish and them. I've been on them lately, but yeah. With that being said, give us a brief explanation of your childhood, because when I see somebody like you, when from where I'm observing, the angle I'm observing from, I seen like you didn't speak a lot, but I feel like when you spoke, your voice was very heard.
Oh, for sure, man. I started off real quiet at first. You know what I mean? But um, I would say like when my older cousins and them got locked up. You know what I mean? And I really felt like I had to really stamp what was going on. You know what I mean? And try to make them proud of me. So I had to get out that quiet shell. I had to I had to come up out my. I got to
Hmm,
had to do a little bit more. That
definitely.
really influenced me to start talking more and start, expressing myself and start letting people know who I am.
Hmm. Okay, that's okay. Okay. So with the beginning, right? When did you realize that music was a thing for you?
I ain't gonna lie, I was doing music when I was like, like I wasn't making music, but like I was always loved music. Like I remember it was times when I was young, they tell me stories and shit. Like I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I was in the airport, and they try to say I was a different age, and I was in that motherfucker singing Usher and shit. They was like, he's not 4 or 5 years old. I'm in there singing Usher hard as shit, or
Oh
like
man.
my cousin's house and shit. I'd be singing, and they'd be paying me to sing and shit. So music always been like a piece of me for sure. I always
Hmm.
loved music,
Would
always.
you would you say there was somebody in your family or in your surrounding that you was kind of looking up to in that
Everybody,
sense?
Bird, Ish, Thug,
Hold
Nut.
on.
They used to all do their thing back in the day. That's what really influenced me to even start making music. I made my first song with them.
The Top Guns?
Oh
I,
yeah,
I call them the Top Guns.
that's my.
That's what. Hmm. Wow.
They started all this for me.
so you was kind of was you kind of looking up to them, or they was did
Like,
you was you or you how did it work? They your big brothers when you say that, in what sense?
no, they my cousins. Like they my blood cousins.
Oh, cousins, blood cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So who started, was they doing music before you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember
Hmm.
at their house, they in the basement, they getting it in. Same way they getting it in right now. They was getting it in back then. They be getting
Hmm.
it. I used to watch them and just, you know what I mean, want to do the same thing.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Because I had the top goons here. Uh, I call them the top. You've been watching, so you understand what. Ish, I seen you made a post today saying that I gotta be the messiest nigga in Alaska. Don't start before the top civilians come out, man. You know you are my bodyguard. When shit get hot, I run to Fairview. That's what I said now. When she get hot for me, I'm running to Fairview. So don't start shit, man, because you're gonna be the one backing it up. But now I ask them, right? Who is the originator of the name Fairview in front of it?
You know what I mean? I feel like we all did it as a whole. You know what I mean?
Now, this is what to my surprise, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting them to call your name. I wasn't expecting, due to you being younger. I wasn't expecting that, but they said it originated from you.
I came up
Yo,
to them. Me doing all this really, it was influenced by them, really. You know what I mean? Without them, I don't feel like I would even been doing this. I would even never called myself Fairview Treezy. I would have never had the drive that I have to do anything without them. So I think
so
we all on that all together.
okay. He said he did say that they did say that they paved the way. You know me, I just ask the questions. You might nowadays on stream Starboy, the Starboy you know and the one on the stream might be different. You know, when even when the because it's interview, we want the people to know what is going on. And I feel like during the runs of people having a good run here, well, everybody have their own people that they mention that they want to mention and all of that. But there's only a few people that actually had a really good run, and I feel like you was one of them.
I appreciate
Even when it comes to having control with people. So how, when would you say you had you figured out that, okay, people are really fucking with my shit and they really like my music?
it. I would say, well, when I first started really putting music out, it was a bunch
Mhm.
of kids that we was in high school and shit. We used to go on base, and we was all in there freestyling one time. That's the first like couple songs I dropped after that, you know. But once I kind of got that feel for it after that, like you know what I mean, I really start really feeling it. Then I dropped, I think I dropped Winter Circle, and when I dropped Winter Circle, everybody was singing it. Everybody was they was fucking with it. They was fucking with it hard, and
Hmm.
I think that really they boosted me up. They made me want to do it even more. Then I started doing way
Is
more
that
stuff.
is that the one you shot at the cemetery?
Nah, that was I
That
forgot
was
the name
after.
of it. I know what song you're talking about. Man, I don't know why I can't remember the name of that song. But that's when I first started harmonizing though. At first I was just rapping.
That
At
was
first
the yeah, yeah, I remember. That's when I started really paying attention. I see this boy is fire here. That's when I really started paying attention to the sound.
yeah, that's when I first got a hold of that auto tune. I wasn't even messing with auto tune at first. I was just rapping at first. And I got a hold of the
Hmm.
auto tune, it was a rap. That's when it really
Ah,
started up though. When I got a hold of the auto tune, that's when it really started going up for real.
so was you thinking in the beginning that would you say that you was kind of limiting yourself, thinking that you cannot sing in a certain way?
I wouldn't say I was more so worried about people like, oh, this nigga in here singing and shit at first. You know what I mean? Like that's why I
Hmm.
really push it like that. But once I got that shell though, like I said, I just unleashed it all. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't care about what nobody was thinking. It's because it's what I love to do. You know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
like I said, when I got a hold of that shit, I like the way it sounded.
So you just ran with the music.
I
Now
just
with the with the people, right? Who was the people that you would say? I know you said Fairview ish and them, but after a certain while, the time you was having your run, those people were locked up.
yep.
Who was some people that were there that you would say kind of paved the way for you on the
Uh,
ground?
definitely the other work I did with Swavy. I did work with Huna, Lojo for sure. You know what I mean? Like all those people, they really helped me do everything I need to do, and you know what I mean. Really set the tone with everything I had going on.
Hmm. But the time you was doing music, I didn't really hear about Lil Swavy a lot. That might not be me knowing him.
Hey, me and Swavy we dropped a hit back then. We dropped I think we dropped "Fuck You" first. No, actually
Oh,
I jumped on another song he had, but we put it on SoundCloud. We put both of them on SoundCloud actually.
hmm. I think the one I seen was you and damn, what's his name? How am I forgetting his name? Light skinned guy, yeah, with the
Lojo,
hair. Huh?
Lojo.
Nah, not Lojo. I know Lojo. Ah, you did it at the gas station, all black.
Um,
He moved with Darius' cousin.
oh, Tristan, Promise.
Yeah, promise, promise. Yeah,
Yeah, we
promise 1K. Yeah,
yeah. I think that was one of my first features too, man. We had a good one too. I still hear people playing that song today. Like even where I'm at right now, that's the song that everybody be playing. Like everybody pull up, they playing that one.
yeah,
They playing What Happened.
yeah. That was a very nice song, man. I remember that. That's a very nice song.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
so you start in there. Things are going. People are now starting to notice you. Now, what is going through your mind in that moment when people started like, okay, now Treasy is hot. He's doing his thing.
I gotta
What
keep.
is?
I gotta keep going. Like you know what I mean.
Hmm,
I can't start lagging now. You know what I mean. Like once that stove got heated up, man, it's time to cook.
hmm. So that was going. I remember like there was like a lot of people. Like when I say a lot of people, like everybody recognize you as like he's the hottest thing that's about to come out the city right now, and things are going. And you had like the one of the most solid movements here when it comes to you was kind of pushing a movement.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Um. I still push it like that, man. You know, but when my grandparents died, you know what I mean, and I left, like it just kind of like took a change on me.
Hmm,
I wasn't at home getting the same love as I got. And that really used to fuel me a lot. Being at home and just really feeling all that love firsthand.
hmm,
That's what really kind of you know. But after my grandparents died, man, my mom moved out, and she was begging me to move with her. You know what I mean? And just hearing my mom beg me to move like that, I just had to dip.
hmm. Definitely, I hear that. So that's why would you say now from your move? Let me ask you this question: do you think that was a beneficial move for you to have to move from having that much people being involved in your sound in the city at that time? Do you think it was beneficial for you? Because many people ask that question too.
I would say it was beneficial in ways because it got me out here to see different stuff. You know what I mean? Like being in Alaska, I feel like we just we miss out on like everything that's really really going on. You know what I mean? We stuck in that bubble over there, and so it's really good to break out that bubble. That's one thing I'm glad about moving. You know what I mean? I got to see a whole lot of different stuff, and I can see how shit really goes.
Hmm. So now, because I hear a lot of artists say you have to move out of here, you have to go to other states to like really get noticed.
Yeah,
But sometimes I think it is way more difficult to get noticed once you leave here, because here I feel like it's easier to conquer. What would you say? Was it easier for you to maneuver here and gather fans, or is it easier where you're at right now?
it's definitely easier there to gather fans. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely
Hmm.
a lot easier.
Why would you say it is?
I mean, because up there, we kind of secluded. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not really 10,000 people making music. We might got about 20, 25 people up there making music. Then when you move out, you know what I mean? Then you're really competing with like 10, 20,000, 30,000 people and shit. You know what I mean? You go to these showcases and shit like that, bro. It'd be like damn near 50 people in that motherfucker performing. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's kind of like a another step up.
So when it comes to showcases, it's more people there
Definitely.
than here. What
Definitely.
was your case in when it comes to performances and shows here? How was it like for you?
Man, I remember when I started doing shows out there, man, we was packing them out. Like we was packing them out for a good minute. I feel like we did shows for like I want to say 3 4 months. And every show we had, they was jumping.
Hmm.
One of them, like in my prime time era out there, every show was jumping. Every show was crazy. It was popping.
Hmm. Now I wanna I believe that. I believe that he was bringing people because, like, I was hearing people like, "Yo, you fuck with Treasy," and like hearing people actually play your music. That is something I don't see a lot in Anchorage artists. Like having to see even the guy I'm going to buy a weed from in the Johnson that I'm meeting at the holiday was pulling up with Tracy music. With the melody is playing. I say, this boy is everywhere. Everywhere people are playing him. It was going and it was like when I see you, you are not acting big headed and moving crazily like any other person who had that much backing. Because did you have people that was behind you at that time? Because
That
I hear rumors like that you had a solid team that was behind you.
ski team.
Hmm. Was it
But my brothers was locked up, so you know what I mean. I had
oh
people like Lojo. Lojo really pushed me a lot. Lojo pushed me the most.
hmm. But before ski team, what was it? I feel like there was something before ski team.
It's fair.
Can you talk about that or you don't want to?
No, it's the same thing. It was Fairview. You know what I mean?
Was it the same people? So I heard this thing, right? That you got kind of betrayed by some people.
Nah, I ain't get betrayed by nobody.
Yeah, so that is false claim and rumor there. That's okay. So it makes sense that now that I'm speaking to you and hearing that the reason why you moved out of there. But I heard like, oh, Treasy moved out of there because he wasn't getting along with like niggas wasn't showing him the same loyalty or stuff like that. I kind of heard that. Is that false rumor or that
That's
is sometimes
that's false rumors.
okay? Okay. So why you change from the Fairview to the ski? I
Because
see.
we did a lot of work with the ski team. You know what I mean? And it's like
And who is ski team too?
I can
Not
say
to cut you.
Fairview. I can say Fairview, but then other people can't say Fairview. You know what I mean? Like you can say it, but
Definitely.
it's like you know what I mean. It's not the same. I actually grew up under you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Who really pushed that brand and that agenda? You know what I mean? And that
Definitely.
so it made it more open to the people who supported me. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
the ski team is really just it's for Anchorage, it's for Alaska. You know what I mean? Ski team is for everybody. You know what I mean? Like we support everybody. We love Anchorage. We love Alaska. You know what I mean? This is our movement. You know what I mean? As a whole.
So give me who is ski team? Who are like who can consider that? Because I see that name a few times, like maybe on Instagram or something like ski team. I see Lojo is part of the movement.
Yeah. Me and Lojo pushed it out.
Okay.
Me and
Okay.
Lojo really pushed it out.
Okay. Is it and also I wanted to ask because now like even when I interviewed Fairview Asian them,
Hmm.
I asked them like about they said they really was the ones that made it cool to be called Fairview and stuff, and you kind of solidified that saying that they are big brothers slash cousins,
Hmm.
saying so how is it like how do you take it seeing other people coming up with Fairview
I
names on it
don't
like
know.
Fairview Huna and that was that
Who
kind of like
knows?
when you first seen that.
Yeah, who knows a goat? You know what I
That's
mean?
my boy. That's my boy, Huna. I
Well,
gave Huna grabber. He be asking me for grabber every time after that.
not real
Free
shit.
him. Free him.
Huna was raised in Fairview. You know what I mean? So Huna has a right to say it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's just it's not even just that though, man. You know what I mean? That's where they came up from. That's where they used to play. They used to be there every day. They used to do all their daily activities in Fairview. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I'm not saying it like I'm the only person that has a right to say on Fairview. You know what I mean? I
Okay,
just
I
say it
feel it.
because of who really, like I said, who stamped it to be what it is.
No. So those were they was but they still giving you the credit though to be the first artist to put that behind the name. But I'm gonna give you that credit because I feel like there's many other people that could have had the opportunity to do that, and you are younger. But I feel like when you started saying that, is when I started seeing a lot more tree Fairviews, and it was cool to be Fairview. So that's why I'll give you the originator, and I would say maybe because the run you had a really good run here. Now I will ask you because you probably know when I touch bases on shows, you probably know what question I'm gonna come ask you.
Hmm.
So and on the shows, you are one person that I know brought a lot of people, and a lot of people was involved. Like even on SoundCloud, you was having like great numbers, like doing really good numbers there, and it showed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It really showed on those departments.
Yes, sir. Shout out Visionary Lifestyle, man. Visionary helped me too during
Hmm.
the era, and on my way to like building stuff up. Visionary Lifestyle helped me a lot too.
Visionary lifestyle.
Hmm.
A fan saw on them, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Man, they had a nice run too.
man, they in control. They
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 had a
they jump started a lot of people's career.
Somebody say Treezy is the ski team trainer. Okay, skis, your representatives are coming because I know anytime you represent Treezy, because Treezy. So what's been going on, man? The music kind of slowed down for me. So what's the thing behind that?
Personally, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it comes from me not feeling the same way I used to feel when I was out there, and dealing with changing and stuff like that. And
Hmm,
but recently though, man, I got music lined up right now. You know what I mean? My biggest thing is just about just getting it mixed. Finding people that know how to mix my sound all the way. You know what I mean? So I can put it out
hmm. Was that easier for you here?
way easier.
Hmm. So what would your advice be to an artist that is having the mindset of I have to leave where I'm at for people to be able to see me? What
Don't
what
have if
advice?
you move out. Don't half step and don't play with it. You know what I mean? Go full fledged. Like if you're going, you feel like you got to move out and you know what I mean to be seen more. That's good. You know what I mean. But when you do it, just know it's gonna be harder. You know what I mean. But don't let that stop you. Don't get stuck in your head because you miss home or you miss the support you used to have. You know what I mean.
Hmm. How did that change you? Did it make you lose hope, or did you get you more hungry?
I lost hope a lot of times. That's
Hmm.
that's, that's kind of why the music was spread out like that too. And I wasn't dropping. I lost hope a lot. Like you know what I mean, like real bad. But I know where I started from. You know what I mean. So I know I can't quit.
Mhm. Definitely. Now, with that being said, like, explain to people like what are some of the obstacles that made you like almost lose hope and give up everything? Like, give me examples of
From going
things.
viral and watching my views go all the way down back to where I started from. You know what I mean? That was one of the biggest things. That really fucked me up a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm. I think I don't think many people even like to be honest to touch on basics like that. And if you was gonna,
And I didn't. I'm just thinking like, oh, it's gonna work out. From seeing my songs getting played on little clips on ESPN, I thought it was up. I thought I was never gonna come back down. But
hmm.
I just wasn't humble. You know what I mean?
So you say you got a little big headed, and then when that happened, what what did you think you did that was the biggest problem? Was it that you stopped creating, or you didn't promote the right way? What
But
in what?
definitely didn't promote the right way. The promotion should have went up a whole nother notch. You know what I mean? It's as much money as I put into the first tape that blew, I should have put double or triple that into
Hmm,
everything else, which I didn't.
hmm.
But the
So,
promotion is big. Promotion is huge.
definitely. Somebody say we need the painful Treasy, the Treasy intro.
That's the name of that song too. We were trying to find out earlier too. Intro.
Okay, okay. I think I seen that's the one Jan shot.
Yeah, that's the one Yan shot and I was in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Man, I definitely feel like your melodic music definitely is there. Is I love your melodic music way more. You know me, I'm with the top civilian, so I stay with the civilian side. So when you make melodic music, I feel like you make music that you speak from the heart. You speak about difficulties. You are one artist that doesn't shy away from talking about your downfall. Even in your music, it shows. I feel like for artists to be able to make music that way, you'd have more longevity than any artist that can come here. I pick up guns, I shoot. We all can make songs like that, but I feel like you specialized mostly when you said started doing the tune more melodic music.
Yeah,
You specialized on talking about your life story.
not
Because I
definitely.
did. What how is your process, thinking process, when you sit to write songs? Who do you think your music is for?
Um, so it's for the people out there that's, you know what I mean. I would say it's for people that believe in themselves, but they lose hope sometimes. You know what I mean? People that just want to achieve and do something great. You know what I mean? And
Hmm,
you might have had some heartbreaks along the road with various fucking different reasons. You know what I mean? But
hmm.
it's for them people, man.
Heartbreaks. See, what you say? I hear that a lot in your music.
Mhm.
I hear that a lot in the music. Like even for somebody to say it, like pain, we hear pain in your music. How was your childhood? Was there something like in your childhood that make you start speaking on that lane, or how would you express your childhood?
Like I said, my childhood was fire, man. You know what I mean? My childhood was fire. It was
Hmm,
good, man. It was real good. I wouldn't say it was nothing out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? Like it was fire.
hmm. Somebody said, remember, you used to pull up on bikes.
Yeah, that's actually, they remember me like off that too, man. I used to pull up on everybody on the bike. I used to be on every side of the town, pulling up on them
Yeah,
with the bike. They know.
man. Hmm. So you was a hot head out here, or you was a, because now I wouldn't see you as that, because I've seen you like a very respectful individual. You always hold yourself to character, and the reason why I even tell you like I see that you don't talk a lot. Your name come up in a few conversations, and they will say like, "Yeah, yeah, Treasy, you don't say much, but you can tell whenever he speaks, his people stop and listen and for what he's saying." And like when it comes to like even then with the movement you had, I think you showcased a better form of people having like, okay, this artist have his people, they with him wherever he goes, people know him, the girls around know him, everybody, he's like he has the style, the charisma, and to carry everything. And you didn't get big headed during that time, like,
I was focused. I was
hmm,
focused on a lot, man. You know what I mean? And that never really like meant too much to me. I'm always more focused on money than anything. You know what I mean? Like
hmm,
I feel like that's why I didn't get too big headed with it. You know what I mean?
hmm,
The music was just it was fun to me. You know what I mean? I took it serious, but I didn't take it as serious as what other people thought. Like you know what I mean? Like I just had fun with it. That's what
hmm,
it's I like to do. I didn't really take it too serious.
hmm. Okay, okay, I see. So during that time, right, let's take it off a little bit. You we start asking the, so during that time, who would you say is your three top five artists of that time?
Of that time,
Yeah, of your time.
I say Huna.
Are you ranking or not?
No ranking, no ranking. Um,
You say Huna at that time?
Definitely when Huna came in the game, Huna came in crazy.
Yeah, I remember Huna writing me, "Yo, bro, I need to get on the I need to get an interview." I'm like, "Who is this guy?"
So,
I, said-
he was good.
I remember. You know what? I will say this. You know what I told Huna? I said, "Bro, I see you. I see you, bro. I like you. Go put in more work, then come back later, bro."
He did.
Now look at where Huna is, bro.
Yeah, Huna's hard, bro. Huna's one of
I
the show.
man, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you good, bro. But
And I
I,
was like, wow, that he was dedicated. That's one thing. He was on me like, yo, bro, I have this. Even when I told him go put some more work in, he would
mhm,
still send me some more music.
yep.
He would still send me.
Drive on him, man. Even sometimes when I lost faith, man, Huna was in my corner sometimes when I lost faith. Like, bro, you doing?
Hmm.
What you doing, bro? Like, you see what's going on? Like,
Yeah, Huna himself.
Shout out Huna, man. Free Huna. No, no bullshit, man.
Yeah, man, they need to free him. He was doing, man. What do you think the problem is? Whenever somebody have some type of balls or something going on, they go to jail. What is up with that with the top goons, man?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
You is one focus. You is focus. It look like
I was focused. I was fully focused, bro. I was focused.
definitely.
Once I
As
seen it finally going somewhere, bro, I had no choice but to be focused. At that point, I ain't gonna lie.
would you say your parents were strict?
Yeah, they were strict. My parents were strict, but they wasn't like they were strict though. They were strict.
They would. Did you have like the fear of like, oh shit, if I didn't act right, they would whoop me?
Oh
Was
yeah,
you that scared?
yeah, with my ass.
Okay. Okay.
Wait
I
up.
think I think there okay. I think that also plays a big factor. I can see that you are somebody that they paid attention to a lot.
For
They
sure.
didn't your parents didn't just whoever raised you didn't just leave you to be like, okay, go and do whatever you do.
Nah, they
Even though
I used to be on punishment all the time and shit too. You know what I mean? So me being on punishment all the time, I was always in my room by myself thinking, like thinking all the time, thinking. So I feel like
hmm,
that's a big part that made me who I am too. You know, from just being isolated so much,
you say you're a person that think a lot,
a whole lot. All
maybe
I
that's
do,
maybe that's why you are too quiet.
definitely. I ain't
I,
start
I
like that until I got in, I think my freshman year, sophomore year, freshman sophomore year. I
hmm,
wasn't really talking at all. I was like a mute kid. I ain't say nothing.
hmm. You know, I remember you were like one of the first people I interviewed when I even started like thinking of maybe I should start doing when I even started the madness stuff. It was weekend vibes that time. I think something like that. The interview never came out because I don't know what happened. You do you remember what I'm talking about?
I remember. I
In
remember.
in Russian Jack over there.
Yep.
That was the first time I because you know that should tell you how much wave you had at even at that time.
I know, man. I know. I be thinking about it a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
You have fans up here, bro. You just know that you have fans up. Now continue. What's your top five? You have Fairview Hunter.
Huna, you know, Duck up there for sure. Duck always been doing his thing. You know what I mean? Duck been doing this before any of us, man. Duck been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Gotta give Duck his flowers for sure.
Yeah, man.
Um, I would say Swavy.
Suevi, all time. Oh no, your time. Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah. And shit,
okay.
still all time. Swavy do his thing too, man. Swavy really stepping shit out there right now.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Lately, me and Suevi are gonna create some. We're gonna put a lot of work in lately, man. We're going to.
I would say Sway. I would say,
Hmm. Suevi. Now I'm about to give you other names, potential names after you give me your five.
all right.
Uh, okay.
I would say Think Twice. I
Think
would say
twice.
Think Twice was popping with me back then too. Think Twice was
Hmm.
doing,
Okay.
and I gotta say Lojo because Lojo is a part of everything I had going on. I was part of everything he had going on too.
Hmm. Would you say this list you gave me is a biased list or is a honest and it's a list that people that been working or is it your list?
I would say during that time it's a valid list. You know what I mean? When you check things out, you know what I mean. Now it could be kind of biased because you're leaving out people like Frozen Founders and Tate.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they was stamping shit before I even got it on the scene. You know what I mean? They was packing out shows way before I got on the scene. I think my first show was with Frozen Founders, and it was packed.
Okay. Wow. You know, my first event to go watch Frozen Founders was like this freak or something Halloween show.
It probably was the same show. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, I see. That's the show I was filming you. That's what I remember. Was it with AR and them guys too?
Was it over there by the railroad tracks?
I don't remember. It was this building, bro. It was this building, and the building was full, and I just had so much fun. I remember, like, wow, these people are fire, yo.
Yeah, they
You-
always got packed. Frozen
hmm.
Founders, they definitely need their flowers too.
Okay, now give me your all-time best, all-time in Alaska.
all time anchors best, like as far as like music, shows, everything, the whole
Let's
nine.
put Alaska. Let's give some credit to the Fairbanks people too, and kind of add them to this conversation if you know of any. But if they qualify,
Before me or during my time?
like
Because
now, I'm telling you, like everybody, the whole, the whole.
I got a certain number amount of people because it's a lot of people that really did their thing.
Hmm.
I would say fucking, you know what I mean? Starting off the people who started off like Doug Man, Josh Boots, you know what I mean? My
Speak.
older
So
cousins,
this is your all-time list right here. All-time list right
all
here.
time list. My favorite,
Yeah. You guys will give him a little second so he answer the questions because you give him options here.
my favorites all time, I would say, like I said, Duck,
We can see your comments. We're gonna get to you guys.
Fishing
Go.
Bird, the whole Fairview as a whole, you know what I mean?
That would be a very biased way of saying. Come on now, that would be too biased.
No, it's not. It's not because they really laid some groundwork down. You know what I mean?
The whole Fairview.
Mhm.
What? That can't be your all time best. Then I'm gonna if you're Fairview and we,
Some of my all time favorite. Like they just once they just
no, all time best, not your favorite. Now we left your favorite.
the
We're
best.
gonna go to all time best of your own. This is your own thoughts. This is nobody else. I don't care what John Hemety Smith have to say about your own opinion. That doesn't matter to me.
The best.
Hmm.
Duck, Frozen Founders.
Duck Frozen Founders.
Mm, who's really doing it? Tay.
Okay. This is going like this. This is looking like a nice list, yeah. Now I'm seeing an honest person here.
Um, Modu Manny.
Mm. Duck. Did you say duck or frozen founders?
Duck,
Tay?
Frozen Founders. Tay.
Hold on. I feel like you didn't add duck on the list before I said him.
Oh no, Duck was up there.
Okay, duck, frozen founders, Tay,
Modu Betty.
Maldon Manny.
And
I need to start liking this list is down, man, so I know what every artist. Okay, I'll be able to come back and see who what every artist selected.
man,
You have one more spot. The list is already. I like this list so far. I like this list so
I
far.
would
I like
say
this. Lately I've been getting very different lists. I feel what happened to my camera? Oh my! I'm still here. I'm still here. I can hear you. Let me just fix it. Let me something out. Continue with the list. I'm listening.
it's hard to think about the fifth spot because there's so many people that you know what I mean I liked watching growing up and I seen all the work they did. It was even hard naming those four.
Yeah,
It was
you
really
got
hard.
you got
I'm
to
a
get
real Alaskan man. I like the whole music scene, bro. I like everything about it. I like everything everybody was doing, man. I'm a real supporter, bro. I love Alaska, bro.
Treasy. No matter what we say, they're gonna crucify us anyways. So we might as well give our opinion what
You
we
know, I
say.
know for sure.
I hear it so much. Like today, I have seen all type of it. I lay down where I'm laying down. I'll be cracking up. When I see somebody write he messy, I just hold the pillow. This house gonna show up today. Yeah,
Real
man.
shit.
Salam alaikum. Yeah, this is how it will show up. I forgot to wear my hat too. So look at me. I'm over here displaying my hairline. Hold on, let's continue. Let's
Well,
continue.
you know who else I would say though too? He really ain't dropped that much. He ain't get to.
Who?
I would say Savo, OTS Savo. Because Sav started a wave too and he started rapping.
Sav. But you put did you put Frozen Founders in the list?
Yep.
Sav is in Frozen Founders, right?
Nope.
Savo, who is that? I don't know that.
You just know Sav. You know Sav. You know Sav. But
Sav.
I put him on the list because during the time of us all growing up as kids, you know what I mean? Like he made a lot of motherfuckers on rap too.
But did he make any noise here like the names you are naming?
For the crowd. But yeah, he made some noise.
Like, but was it a wave that is credible to put him in all time best? Because I'm gonna wait for you to finish that and then I'm gonna give you potentials and why they didn't make that list. Now I'm gonna be, since this week they said I'm the messias of Alaska. I don't know why. But you know what? This is the most I have seen the artists been getting together, gathering their work together, or talking about any type of coming together. It never happened until I get on stream and I start talking my shit. That's the only time I see it happen. So
Yeah.
what
No,
I'm doing is
when
working.
I say all time best, I look at it like people who started waves and made people want to do something. You know what I mean? That's when I
Hmm.
look at all time best. I look at things like that. I don't really look at numbers. I look at influence.
Hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm on live. Don't write me when on live. You see me on live. Why are you going to call me? People are not clever. Yeah, sorry. Let's continue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I look at influence. I look at influence for the most part. You know what I mean? Because without influence, then nobody would be doing anything.
Hmm. Okay, so you feel like somebody said, "Oh, it's the guy you're talking about. Did the guy pass away or something?"
Mm-mm.
Hold on. What the fuck? Who is this? PUBG mobile stream. He ain't. Okay, so damn, damn. Okay, so Tracy,
Hmm.
are you? Do you know of Joker?
Yep, definitely.
Why he didn't make the list?
Joker, I feel like Joker's in his own category. You know what I mean? Joker did things that we all wish we could do. Joker's on BET, hosting BET. You know what I mean? Joker got people that still know him to this day. You know what I'm saying? Joker can get online and post pictures like, oh, Joker the Bell Spot. They know Joker. Joker solidified. You know what I mean?
But why can't Duckman would say the same thing? That
Duckman,
I didn't bring artists here. I didn't bring. Duckman brought more artists than and linked with more artists here than uh,
I
Joker did.
only say Joker is on his lane because Joker's older than all of us. You know what I mean?
But if you take okay, okay,
I'm pretty sure
I have
that
to give
that's
that
what
respect.
was about
That's
Joker.
that's that's our Tupac, I guess. That's our Tupac.
Joker
That's
really did it.
that's our Tupac because he did move with those. He's ducking my interviews too. Duck is the main ducker. Then you have number two.
Doug doing this shit.
Yeah, no, he's doing his thing.
When
He's
the
doing.
math great, Doug really doing it.
Hmm,
Doug going crazy.
hmm.
Duck ain't gonna slow down no time soon. Duck is up there.
We gotta come hear it. I gotta hear it from his own self. That, yeah, Duck, you gotta stop ducking and you come here and explain your own self. Duck, stop ducking. He's probably gonna message me very soon.
he
Now,
gonna
now,
he put you out, bro.
now, this week I've been in trouble. Then my camera. Oh, let me. Now with that being said, right? I asked Doc. I said, "Yo, I don't feel like nobody ever brought like 500 people to a show here, and I feel like you might be one of the people that could be close to that number."
Yeah,
What?
I wouldn't say I bought like 500 or nothing like that, but bought a couple. I bought a couple hundred in a couple places sometimes. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
I believe that. I seen. I think I've seen that,
I had
and
some crazy
I
stuff.
think that's the honest answer.
Was going wild in that motherfucker.
Hmm.
I used to
And
have
they know your songs too.
a
And they know your songs. It's very difficult for you to see an artist here. They do everything, and the people actually know their songs.
nah, for real, man.
That's 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 very difficult to. Hmm. Very interesting list. Do you feel like Frozen founders get the credit that they deserve here?
Hell no, they don't get the credit they deserve.
Hmm.
Hell no. When motherfuckers wanted to do shows, bro, you tap in with Frozen Founder because you know one thing for sure. You go to one of their shows, you finna get seen and you finna get heard.
Hmm.
For sure, for
Who
sure.
who do you think had the most valuable like run and say from the people? Do you think it was them? Was it
Definitely.
hmm. Who and
Definitely.
okay, okay. I see that. I see that. I see that. Now I remember that time it was them. What you think of Maxi Mills?
Max Mills, oh yeah, Max Mills, he doing shit too.
Hmm.
I
Max would.
Me personally, I haven't seen. I know Max Mills. You know what I mean? Like, but I
Okay.
haven't like dove that deep into Anchorage history to.
Okay, we probably okay. That would be wrong if I start taking you. Probably too young. You and me are like kind of know of the same history, or I would probably even know a little bit due
Mhm.
to research. But you would know the actual people here that was here doing what. What was your takes with shows and promoters? How did you deal with them? This did Treasy ever get paid from a promoter here?
No, not at
Even when you had that run with everything going.
Nah, man. I ain't think about that shit till I got older, bro. I never even got paid for none of them shows. They never offered me no money. I never even asked for none though either. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I just ready to do it.
But was people paying to go to the shows?
Definitely.
Hmm.
It's paying to get in there. And it was packed out too. It was just packed out, bro.
Okay, yesterday we had this thing with the radios, right? Have
Hmm.
and Rico G said the radios don't show much love to artists here. What are your takes on that?
They I don't feel like they do. You know what I mean? Shout out Reggie though. Reggie show love.
Hmm.
Reggie show love for sure, man. But I don't really see too many other people giving the artist a chance. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Somebody said, Tracy, you the greatest out here.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Did you feel like that when you was your run was going the hottest? Did you feel like you was the best? Because I would hear that out here.
I feel like I was one of the best.
Hmm.
I feel like I was definitely one of the best.
Who did you think was your competition at that moment? Who was there that if there was somebody that you say this is the person that is like even close to the wave I have?
Duck and Huna.
Hmm. Man, so I've been sleeping on Huna back then. There.
Bro, Huna's hard, bro. Huna had a wave, bro. He still got a wave.
Man, I
Huna's a
must
monster, bro.
I must have been sleeping. I just give the camera 30 seconds before I turn it on. That way it will stay on. That way it will go all the way to. Man, Huna. Huh.
Huna's a
So
monster.
now you was doing your music was hot going, doing a lot of things. Then Huna came down the way, and what was there any time you felt like you two had like people were comparing you two together?
Nah, I never really looked at it like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I say, like that's bro,
I
man.
mean, in like a because when Bird Game and Ish came here, they said they even try to out rap each other, even though they're in the same movement, but they'll be rewriting songs. Was there any time you heard any of those people going and you like, damn, I need to step my game up?
Hell yeah,
Hmm.
definitely, definitely, bro. Definitely. Sometimes I heard they songs. I'm like, man, hey, I gotta come with something, man. They out here stepping on shit. Hold on.
Hmm.
I might lose my spark real quick if I don't do something. But I gotta get in there with these men, boy.
Give me three people that are out here that we need to look out for. That are like you feel like they are the ones that are making noise for the city in the younger cats.
And the young crowd.
Yeah, because that's the one we gotta groom
I would
now.
say
Because
personally,
hold
though,
on.
I don't really pay too much attention to social media no more like that.
Hmm.
But there's one dude that be with Ish and Bird, light skinned cat. I don't know bro's name, but I be seeing a couple of his clips. I like his music.
Curly hair.
Curly hair.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Jack.
He's nice.
Jack.
Ray City Mills.
Who is that? I don't think I
Um,
Ray City Mills.
I like Rico Bands too, though.
Oh, Rico!
I like
Rico, your black ass. We go carry you come here so you can explain to us. I don't know, Rico is going in, man. Rico.
he used to be over there at my grandma's house with us and shit, man. He used to stay the night over there with us and shit.
Oh yeah.
My boy.
So he's somebody we should watch out to. Okay. What about the singers? Who would you work with?
Singers.
Hmm.
Uh, man, Penny. Penny go hard.
Okay. I've been hearing him too a lot lately.
Um, I like Ed Washington too.
Yeah. Yo, you are aware. You are very aware of music.
I love Anchors, man. I like the scene, man. I love everything about it.
Edward Washington.
Singers.
That is,
Mm,
man, Ed, I feel like Edward does a lot of shows, but when it comes to like releasing songs, I do not see much of that.
yeah, I like Saint Dion too, and I like Nelly Starr.
Hmm. Yeah, who sent who? I
Saint
don't think I know that. Nah, that was the last saga. Maybe let that case rest now. Said Dial and let the case rest. It's Ramadan. You say last year I give hat. This year I forgive. I forgive. I forgive now. Let me forgive. Let me at least do something. Forgive. I forgive. Dan Pelly is in here. Do you know Dan Pelly?
Yeah, I know Don Pelly.
What do you think of Dan Pelly's music, man?
Don Pelly's good too, man. Don Pelly hard.
Yeah,
Don Pelly hard. I heard
yeah.
that when I went to when I was in Tyler's studio and Tyler was mixing music for him. That's when I really got a hold of listening to him. He hard.
Hmm. Oh, this Fairview people. The goons are here. Man, you goons better stop with this shit because if y'all don't stop, we top civilians about to get cracking over here, man. Y'all don't want to fuck with us top civilians, man. Y'all goons leave us alone, okay? I still need y'all, okay? When shit get hot, I'ma still call y'all. Remember that, all right? They was here. They was here. They was here, and they was. Man, I'm even surprised. This goons be going after each other. They themselves be ready to take each other's heads off. That's. But yeah, man, your big bros over here, man. They still say you the one with the Fairview. We have the original Fairview ski here. You guys might be his big bro, but he is the one that
Shit, I did
ran the.
it for them. That's what it was for. I did it for them.
You see what they did? It's the Fairview people.
The-
They don't want fucking with my camera right now. Now, with that being said, where do you think? Where do you rank? Where do you think their wave is right now?
oh,
All
that
the time
was
it is
there.
going.
You see the work they putting in?
Yeah, I seen they've been putting in a lot of work. Do you think they have what it takes to be number one? They said they was number one. Do you
Definitely.
think do you think they are number one? And whatever he says is his own mindset, his own opinion. Do you think oh now Tracy, I see your eyebrow is starting to twitch. Just relax. People, so they cannot get mad at you for no reason. Even if they do, I'll take out my machete. They're my protectors, but I still be here with my machete. Yeah.
Now
What
they started me, so I'm always think they number one, man.
okay, don't be too biased because I think I already
It's just like that, man. You know, like that's
who is number one in the city right now?
Duck number one in the city.
Okay, good. You hear that, Top Goons? Y'all is number what? What?
Well, bro.
You see, Treasy, I ain't gonna lie. When I came on this interview, I told myself, Treasy always been like a good youth, man. He always did his thing. I never seen Treasy in no fuckery or nothing. So I'm not gonna do this interview in order to start up some shit or none of that. I already said that in my mindset. But then you have your goon cousins here in the comment section starting up and tuning my engine here. So that's why I say I asked that question. So Doc has number one.
Definitely.
Let me ask you another question.
Hmm.
Right now you have a oh shit. Nah, man, I don't wanna do that, man. Treasy, it's my own artist. Me too, I like Treasy. But right now, what feature is more valuable right now? A document feature or let me see, who else could I put there? Or uh, or the Fairview guys. On a local artist just trying to pop right now. Which artist will give you the most clout?
For me personally, it'd be Fairview.
Fairview? Why why
Definitely.
why you choose Fairview? You are a music man. I'm
Because
gonna ask.
we'll wave, you know what I mean? And I feel like me waiting on them to get out, I feel like people
Okay.
already knew I was waiting on that. So when
Hmm.
they really get to see that, it's gonna be like a piece of fulfillment to them and me. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I see that like this is what I feel like. Yo, for people to come out of jail or prison to have to put in this amount of work and come straight to the top. And there's been artists sitting here for 10 years and we are still drinking vitamin water and just doing whatever we are doing. And they come out of jail and they prison and just take off like that. That is a very good wave. Now, with that being said, when should we expect new music from you? Because I feel like people feel like Treezy has disappeared and
Man,
haven't dropped nothing in a long time. What's going on over there?
I've been really perfecting my craft more though too. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it been a for me waiting all this time and not dropping music. I got the chance to like really dive into it deeper and really pick out shit I
Hmm.
don't like, shit I do like. But I got a whole tape ready right now. You know, I got the Skylark tape about to drop soon. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I feel like that's one of the best tapes I ever made. Like all the way around, like full fledged. Like
yeah.
you know I'm real biased towards my music too. You know what I mean? Like I don't be like you know what I mean. If it's whack, it's whack. Like if it ain't gonna go, it ain't gonna go. But this tape, I don't feel like it got no misses on it. Like it ain't got none. Like zero, nada. Like not one
Yeah.
negative.
That's what Tate Tarantino told me too, man. I listened to his tape. I think that
I'm
was a solid one.
gonna release link. I'm gonna show you. You'll
Yeah,
know.
no, we gonna review it. We gonna review it, man. You. I support you, bro. I support you as an artist. You know, I I'm a fan of your music too, man. Because I listen to it, I like it. When I see it, I'll go click it and I listen to it. And I found myself went, oh, let me go find a Treasy song and play it. I did that before, so I consider myself also a fan. You know,
I
yeah, man.
appreciate that, bro.
Definitely that's been going on. So tell me, what was the deal and the relationship between you and YS Productions? Because it seemed like you were the only one that had access to there. You
Oh
you
man,
had you had the ultimate package deal. Did was you in any deal with him?
nah, we were just locked in. That's the bro. You know what I mean? Once we shot our first video, we just
Mm.
kept shooting them. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And even on my the wave I had when I finally blew up, you know what I mean? He shot all the videos to it. You know what I mean? We was really locked in. He shot every video to the beginning. Every video I made it from the beginning, he shot every video and every
Hmm.
video after that.
So would you say that contributed that that teamwork right there? Would you say that helped your career in any way?
A lot. A
Hmm.
whole lot, man. Having a solid team, like you know what I mean, having him shoot the videos, Tyler mixing it, you know what I mean, having Lojo behind me, we creating everything. We creating on the side y'all don't get to see all the way yet. You know what I mean? But you see it, but y'all don't see it enough to understand it, like on why it was so like beneficial to make things so big.
Definitely. Hmm. So you okay? So that you would say would you say that's one thing that other artists are lacking here?
Definitely a support base, yeah.
Hmm. If you was given the role to be the person to make Alaskan music great again, I'm saying that so Donald Trump don't return me back to Africa. Okay, so if you was given the opportunity to make Alaskan music great again, what steps would you take right now?
I would personally just the same way I did, you know what I'm saying, the first time. Like, you know what I mean? I just reiterate the same steps.
Hmm.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Like I just
Do you
got as hard as what I did.
do you think we have an industry here?
Yeah.
You
People
think?
people probably don't see their potential like that, but I be watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Because
I don't get to see everything that you know. Y'all might run across somebody before I run across them because I don't really be too into social media. But the people that I do got on there that I do know about, I be watching.
hmm.
I
Okay.
just late now to the new shit. You know, I'm late to the new people, which I don't like. I ain't gonna lie, I be trying to find out about everything new. But
So who from the who are you looking forward to work with right now as an Anchorage artist right now?
at the Anchorage that I didn't work with
Yeah.
or reworked it again.
Like who would you like? Who is a feature you would like to get from here? Like right, like I would like this artist on a project like right now or work with them.
Okay, you know for sure. Everybody want that duck feature. Everybody want that.
Yeah.
Got to have that. Um,
I had it, but they didn't put my name on there the right way. That's
I
why.
had a couple too. You know what I mean?
I was mad at him for the longest. I was mad at Duckman. Yeah, he was ducking me that time too.
I definitely need
That's
that.
my guy. But he ended up telling me it wasn't him. It was the guy. He didn't even wasn't in control of that. sometimes you can get mad at somebody for something without even knowing, or them even knowing they didn't have control over that.
Yeah.
So that was. So who you say?
Duck, Ed Washington, Saint
Duck.
Dion.
Hmm.
Um, who else I really want to work with though? Um, boy, anybody, I don't know. There's not too many other people that I really didn't work with that you know what I mean.
Hmm.
There's a lot of people I did work with already that I want to rework with. You know what I mean? But as far as new people, I
Hmm.
don't really know too much right now.
Okay, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Duckman. Why you don't think that you already had a Duckman feature, didn't you?
I had like two or three of them by now.
Okay, okay, okay. Then he's doing his thing. In cruise wise, who should do you know about Flow Lounge?
So you put me on.
Cody Banks.
I seen Cody a couple times.
Yeah,
I put
the
Penny on there too. I want to work with Penny too.
Penny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now he's doing his thing. I seen Penny review this one music.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
Penny
fire.
makes
It's
it
fire.
hard.
Maybe I'll bring Penny on the stream.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause bro making noise. I keep hearing
I
his name a lot too.
Yeah, I heard his name from the last 2 or 3 streams. So I think bringing him on the stream would, yeah. Now that Fairview Treezy is here, is saying, yeah, that is time. Yeah, why not, man? Treezy, did you get a new tattoo?
Yeah, I got forgive me in Hebrew on my face.
Hmm, that's what's up, man. So now you gotta fully go with music because you got a face tattoo now.
Oh,
That's
definitely. There
that's
was never
that's
no
the
plan B for me. I'm always going with the music.
that's that's the ultimate. I seen Lil Draco also put a thunderbolt on his face. I say, Jesus, Draco, you have to now join the the rapper gang fully,
Mm-hmm.
fully matic and ready to go. So that's man, what the fuck is my camera doing now? It's sleeping on a bicycle. Hmm. Okay, so that's been going, and right now, what I'm mostly like to see, and I believe is that you right now it's crazy that Huna is locked up because right now Huna had his best run with that Pudish thing going on. He had a lot of eyes on him,
Not for sure.
and Lil Suevo, he is also working with a lot of people. He's now finding his ways, and you guys like I believe that you guys have a very much potential to get Alaska on the map more than the ones that was here before. We are the ones that's gonna get it there. We're gonna get it there. But who would you see a versus with you against? Who would I put you a versus against? Because I'm cooking up a versus, man.
A versus?
Yeah, man.
Me and Huna be a good versus, bro.
Hold on.
That'll be the best verses, bro. That shit'll be crazy. Cause
What's that?
we both got me and Huna both got some crazy shit, bro. Like
Yeah, y'all got melodies. Y'all the melodians. Yeah, y'all are the melodians. The
you know who else I like too though? That
who?
people don't really like give his flowers. Bear. Bear's hard.
F43 Bear.
Bear's hard as fuck.
He has fans though. He has fans. I know that much because when I did that, okay, I forgot to ask you about that. What was your thoughts when you seen the top five that I did? I seen you made a comment. You made a comment saying you don't care about no top five. You did.
Nah, I don't really care, man.
Did you think people pressured you into saying that?
Nah,
Because I gave you your flowers,
I know, I know.
but it looked like you rejected my flowers, man.
I don't think I said it on that. I think I did. I think I said something about the hip hop awards or some shit before. I don't think I said nothing about the top five.
Yeah, yeah, you was in the top five, man. You had to see that video. Like that
About
video.
the hip hop awards though, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be mad about that shit, hella bad.
I was too. What was your take on that? What was you mad about?
I was mad because I was putting in work and they act like they ain't gonna put me in. And then when they did put me in, they spelled my name wrong, all the way wrong, like bad. Like I'm talking about so bad, it was ridiculous. Like whoever put my name in there was like, man, put his name on that mother. Like fuck it, like You feel me? Like,
I had that too. They put my video in a presentation that they fuck up my name. I told them take my whole thing down. Put the
hell
whole
yeah,
thing down.
damn near disrespectful. It was like, damn, like, you ain't meant to put my name on there. I can tell you ain't want to put it on there.
Damn. But see, this what I was saying. Yesterday I had Rico G on the stream, and he said they wasn't promoting the right people. Did you feel like that?
Definitely.
Hmm.
There's been times Duck should have been winning that shit, and they snubbed Duck. So it's
But
like, if they snubbing Duck, what you think they gonna do to me?
but they saying Duck ain't bringing the fans at the time. They said it was out of the place, but not the fans was involved. Because I remember Fairbanks came and swept everything. Shit, I went to the show with this type of outfit on, bro. I was like this, getting ready to gear up to get ready to get in it with some Fairbanks artists because they was collecting everything. I was ready. I was like, shit, let me put my gown up. Tie that motherfucker, get ready for
I don't really know
it.
what you mean for Fairbanks like that. I know it's one dude, I can't remember his name, but I know Starbucks though.
There was Starbucks. They had Bishop Slice. They
Okay.
had
Bishop.
they had this other. I can't remember. It was a few of them, bro. They came and collected everything. When I mean everything, bro, they took everything. And that year too, they had this big song called "Bitch I'm from Fairbanks." They had that. I know you seen that song
No,
before.
I've never seen it. I'm gonna look it up now. I ain't gonna
Man,
lie.
you gotta look it up. That was like one of the most viewed music videos, like back then too. Like we were like having 500 views in like a week or in a month was a thing. They had like thousands of views at that time.
Oh shit.
And it was like, and then they came over here and then they showed us because it was a voting system. They said, I felt like if your name was added on that list, I felt like you would have won because you had people that time. You just was not nominated, but if you was nominated, you would have won. I think what happened there is they were seeing things too old school. The scene comes across old school. So
Definitely.
when what they are selecting from is people they are familiar with, and the people that are around them are suggesting their bodies. That was the problem. The range of eye wasn't very much open to everybody. Because I was mad too. I was mad too. They didn't even have a foreign section. I'm like, damn, how you imitating ours? But you know what? I'm bringing back awards. I'm bringing
That-
back awards. Yeah.
That'd be hard too.
Yeah, I'm
That'd be
bringing back
hard.
awards. I think now with all these thing roles that I took upon, yeah, I'm warranted now to like put those together.
That'd be hard, bro. And I feel like a lot of people,
Mhm.
off of not being nominated or being sent out about, we come off like, man, I don't care about no awards, but on the slick, we care about that shit.
Yeah, bro, we wanna be recognized for where we at. This is where we from, bro. This is where we wanna go, and our kids see, hey, one day like, damn, dad, what is this? Yeah, this was that year that I dominated all of Alaska in this department. Yeah, it won't make sense now to some people, but it will later on. And the artists that are working deserve to have that. You guys deserve to have that department. So we will take that upon myself. You see, I even post my artistry on the side to do that because now majority of my people are in Africa, and I figured out that that's my demographic on that music department. Now on this department of America, this Alaska here, we run it on this way. So you said Versus would be. What if we can get Fairview Huna?
Definitely.
Who else? Who else would is a candidate for versus with you, versus with the main man himself, Terezi, ski. So what do you prefer to be called now? Because now I feel like a lot of people confuse like Fairview Treezy or ski.
I mean,
Ski Treezy.
I'm always Fairview Treezy to those who know me, you know what I mean? But I'm Ski Scholart, man.
Ski Scholar. That's the official music name now.
Ski Scholart.
Okay, Ski Scholar. That's the official music name now. Ski Scarlet, aka Fairview Trees. Yes, sir. That's okay. So who else? Who else is there? who's a potential candidate if we cannot get? Because I'm trying to set this up very soon, very soon, very soon. We we have uh the Fairview Goons versus all the time versus either Bad Boy Nation or Lamb LAM. You know the summer ones.
I do. They go hard too. They
Yeah,
got a wave, bro.
yeah, them.
Got a wave. Like they got a wave.
Yeah, them have them against.
I don't even know why we ain't bring them up some of this conversation. They got
Yeah,
a wave, bro.
yeah, they do have a. I feel like some people, a lot of people, be sleeping on them on this. You know what? I'm gonna hit up Lamb. Lamb gonna be one of the few peoples that come up next. Because this week, I'm mostly doing like people that you artists that are mostly out there, so I can inform some of the artists how is it like here to
Yeah.
go out there. Because you guys are one of the few people that leave out of here and go do music, and occasionally you will come back to the town and do your stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to have you guys this conversation. I want to have Tay too on the to come speak for himself here. Hopefully, we'll be able to cook that and Duckman when he finally get done ducking, because he ducked too much. He called himself Duckman, but
It-
he's the number one man. He's the number one here from what he said. And then yeah, but we have to find somebody if we can get Fairview Huna.
Man, respectfully, bro. I don't see nobody going no verses with me. But who knows? I ain't gonna lie.
You somebody gonna feel offended with what you just said, right?
I know. It is.
And they're gonna let you know.
Everybody should know me now to the point they know I love everybody. I fuck with everybody's shit, but
Now your character is definitely one of the best men from what I've seen from all the artists. I pay attention, like I watch a lot. I watch, so I know. So hmm, we don't have nobody else, man. We have to find somebody for you, man. Who has the melody, man? Who has the melody, man? Who has the melody, man?
it's gonna be a little hard, man.
We have to find that. But I'm gonna make a post and I ask about that, and we will get that going. Man, we don't way past the 1 hour mark, man. So that means this conversation was definitely a nice conversation. Is there anything you would like to tell your fans before we cut the interview? And we will definitely have you here again, because the Vasos, we're gonna find somebody who will match you with, and then I would like to bring you on another conversation where it's you, another artist that been here probably 5 years before you, and
That's
another artist that's
dope.
been here 10 years before you.
That'd be dope. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be dope.
Definitely, we're gonna do that because we from here now on, we're gonna be watching out for your stuff and reviewing the music you do. Anybody that come on the stream. So now I expect every one of you guys to hold it upon yourself to be releasing music at least every 2 months, the least
Yeah.
every 2 months, because I'm gonna be checking with every one of you guys now. This is my checking hat now. I'm the chief of checker. I'll be checking to make sure everybody's music is coming out, because that's you guys have fans, especially you. You have a lot of people that still show you love here. I still hear your name coming up, so that's very good things. Anything you would like to tell your fans before we
I
or
just
the
want,
city?
I got new music coming out, man, and it's damn sure worth the wait. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's,
Definitely, definitely. And what's the name of the album that's coming out, and how soon are we to expect that?
it's called Skylark. I want to
Scarlet,
drop it in the next couple months though.
the next couple of months.
But I'm gonna start releasing singles and videos like within the next couple weeks.
Next couple, okay, that's nice. We'll be definitely watching out for that and be reviewing your music. I want to say thank you very much for coming through the channel and blessing us. Hold on, I gotta make sure this interview is motherfucker good. Fairview, is are you the goons that is trying to stop my progress as I'm closing my interview? But yeah, thank you very much for coming through the stream, the podcast, and blessing us with your knowledge and what you've been saying. And I want artists to keep taking that information, and we're gonna definitely have you back on the channel. But with that being said, thank you very much. I salute you, my G.
Already, brother.
Much love. Thank you.